Peace, family. Wait a second, let a few of y'all come on in. This is basically a rebroadcasting of a live I did earlier today. I realized after I posted it that my audio was not working properly. So I fixed that. Prayerfully, you all can hear me clearly. This particular demonstration is for the education of the people in general, especially those who are claiming to be Moorish Americans and not members of the temple, or claiming to be Moors or more Americans, all these different variations that you guys have created on YouTube and on Facebook. So this is just to clarify a few things. There was a video put out yesterday on Facebook that I saw. Maybe it came out before that, but I believe it was yesterday. That's when I saw it. And some brothers wanted to argue about what was going on, about status and this, that, and the third. The simple truth to this whole thing is when it comes to dealing with police officers, you definitely don't want to argue. You definitely don't want to resist arrest. You definitely don't want to argue law with the police. They are not lawyers. They are not judges. They cannot decipher law. That is not their job. So, that being said, here's my caveat. If you have been doing some research and you figured out that you're a Moor or a Moorish American, you should be very careful about where you get your information. You should not be getting your information from YouTube unless you know where to look. If you're getting information that's posted by a grand sheik from a certain temple, or a temple in general, or someone who has the knowledge from within the temple and understands what Moorish science is about, then fine. However, that is not the norm. Most people do not have the knowledge of what goes on with the temple or the educational processes that exist within the temple as far as civics and these types of things. You hear these people, you're going to see this sister on this video claiming to be an American national, this, that, and the third. She's a citizen. All citizens are nationals, okay? But not all nationals are citizens. But that's a whole nother conversation. But for this conversation, what I wanted to focus on was letting you guys see this from the perspective of a true Moorish American, not from some YouTube Moorish American, because all of this could have been avoided. You'll see that the police gave her several opportunities to get out of the situation, to remedy the situation, to fix the situation. She refused to do all of that, still talking that crazy Taj talk, that RV Bay publication talk. And I don't care how anybody on here feels about it. Look, if you out here scamming, I ain't got no love for you. If you out here scamming my people, I'm gonna bring it to you, period. Taj, you can get it. Roz, whatever your name is, she can get it. All of y'all. Polite, you can get it. Marcus Counts, some of y'all call him Ali Muhammad. Little Pharaoh, wannabe, you can get it. All of y'all out here selling packages and got my people confused. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the video so you guys can see exactly what's going on and we can deal with this accordingly. So I'll pause it here and there just to point out a few things. But this is what you don't want to do.
Okay, it's different. For a disturbance, it's an he said, she said. For theft, I have a witness right now. That's not.
Who's the witness?
They
I have a
witness.
ma'am.
They are the witness
I
right
have a
now.
witness as well to say that she violated my rights
How does she violate your rights?
by not accepting my tax exemption. That is a violation of rights. It's for religious reasons. It says it on the paper. On top of that, I have a paper that says I'm tax exempt. Okay.
It's a private establishment.
Okay.
If that's their policy,
But
I
that
can't
is-
supersede their
that is-
policy.
All right, family. Let me deal with this. So she's saying she has religious documentation freedom, but she's not a member of the temple. So let's keep that in mind. She is not a member of the temple. She does not hold any credentials within the temple and should not have any documentation that reads as such. Otherwise, she's probably doing something she shouldn't be doing. But let me continue.
Policy, though, it's in the system. All she had to do was put the tax exemptions. She said, I can't do it because my manager said, but if an officer comes, I would be able to do it.
I understand.
So now, because you cannot enforce what I'm saying,
what I'm telling you right now is you can call corporate
and
you
I have that number,
and you
so
can
I'm
let
going to
him
call
know
corporate.
that
Okay.
the manager did not honor that. That's
All right. Did y'all see that? So she's arguing law with this police officer, right? The police officer goes out of his way because you don't usually see this, and he actually gives her the remedy. Call corporate. So if they have that policy, then guess what? She can remedy that at 9 a.m.
your best route.
Okay,
That's
so-
what you can do. You can call corporate and let that manager did not honor your tax exempt ID.
Okay.
That's what you can do. But I can't force them to give you a tax exempt ID if that's your policy.
And you can't force me to pay for something that I did not drink.
You
because-
get sick, this and this.
Okay. How?
Okay, because it's either one of us wrong.
Okay. I sipped, but I didn't drink.
Okay, so y'all can see that. So she just admitted to actually stealing the drink. She said, yeah, I didn't drink it. I sipped it. You know, you don't want to play these kind of word games. This is not the time for that. These police are stressed out. They're thinking about getting their funding pulled. The legislation hasn't been written, family, so to go ahead and reform the police. So we have to be careful about how we deal with the police.
Okay, I can pay for the straw, but I don't want the drink.
You're not paying the drink.
Because I'm tax exempt and I'm not going to pay taxes. Okay, write the citation in, sir.
Okay, so you're not willing to go pay the $2, but you're willing to pay for the
I'm not going to. I mean, that won't be. You guys are not. I'm not under your jurisdiction. You are a policy enforcer. Exactly. It's okay that you don't know. And ignorance is no. Ignorance is no. I'm saying ignorance is no.
Okay, y'all, she's still arguing. She's calling the police ignorant. It's getting heated. Her voice is trembling. She's speaking faster. You can tell that she's, she's getting a little nervous. And so we must be aware that police are trained to read these types of body languages, and he can already tell that things will escalate. So they've already given her one out. They're going to give her another one before it's all said and done.
Excuse of the law. So because you don't know, that's fine. I'm exempt from taxes. I told her that I would pay for the drink. Is she gonna remove the taxes? Exactly, that's not your deal. So okay, exactly. I would pay for the drink if I'm tax exempt because I am tax exempt. I have paperwork saying that I'm tax exempt. How are you gonna tell me if I'm not tax exempt? Okay, but that doesn't make me more or less tax exempt.
Okay, so again, still arguing. Now, one thing I've learned over the years, that when you're dealing with the police, if you are going to be dealing with a situation that you need to show them some type of paperwork with a judge's signature, if you have that available, if the judge has signed off on it and it says that, they will follow it. That's just the procedure. I've gone through that before personally, and I can tell you from personal experience. So she should have had her paperwork that she claims she has on deck and on hand.
I have corporate information. Write the citation, sir. No. Correct. I'm a traveler. I'm not a driver.
Okay, I don't know if y'all heard that. She said, I'm a traveler, not a driver. So again, as I said in the beginning of the video, it's obvious that this sister, like many other unsuspecting brothers and sisters out here, have been watching Taj Tariq and other clowns pretending to be Moorish Americans on YouTube. And they're being taught all types of pseudo-legal concepts and jargon that was created by white supremacists, a group called Comitatus back in the 50s and 60s. So if you want to do your research, you can just show and prove, which is what I just did. So let's continue and see what happens.
Information is well on that. Can you write the citation? Because that's what you're here for. That's what you said you're going to do. Just do what you said. Thank you.
What's your last name?
I do not want to provide that information.
I have private information.
So, she's basically now saying, I don't have to give you my identification. However, as laws often state, and it does change from municipality, and I don't know where she's from, but if you're suspected of a crime, you are required to give your ID or to identify yourself to the police. Otherwise, it can lead to what we're about to see. And remember, she did already admit to drinking the drink and not paying for it. That's technically stealing. They gave her the option to call corporate, and they're about to give her the option also to go in and pay for it one final time.
I can't go to jail for failure to identify, sir. Please do not touch me.
Let go.
Hey, this is not, I am begging.
Okay, let me stop it there. So, correction, they had already given her the opportunity to go back in and pay the $2. Now she's being detained, okay? And she's going to continue to fight. And this is where most of the issues happen, is when you start to resist. And the arguments, best thing to do is just keep your mouth shut. If you have something to show or say, do that, keep your mouth shut. You should be, if anything else, being quiet.
Hey,
Can you please do something? Because I don't want to.
can you show them your nationality card?
Okay, can you
Please.
show you my nationality card? Please?
All right, let me stop there for a second. When it comes to nationality cards, we all know, if we're members of the temple, the prophet instructed us not to flash our nationality cards to Europeans, especially the police. Let me see if I can get it popped up here for a quick second. Let's see. All right. So I just wanted to show the nationality card so that you guys were clear on what that was. Again, we are instructed not to flash our nationality cards. And for the record, our nationality card is the first nationality card on the planet. Now, every other country has these. But that being said, it is not for showing it. It is for your membership. It's part of your membership. It's part of your shahada, and it is also part of your membership. Or if you were to go to another temple, they may ask you, what temple you belong to, and you can show them your card, etc. So it's an internal thing. It's not an external thing at all. Let's be clear on that.
Show your nationality
No, sir,
card.
It's not too late. I need to show you my nationality card. Sir.
Hey,
Excuse me, sir. I'm an American now.
hey, stop, please. Hey, relax. Rachel,
Sir, stop. I'm an American
Stop.
national, sir.
Boom. She said, I'm an American national 3 times. There was a brother that was arguing me up and down about status. She just told him their status, and that's what she got for that. So again, y'all, we got to be careful. I'm not making light of this situation, not making fun of this situation. This is a serious situation. It could have gone way worse, but it's an excellent opportunity to learn from this situation. If you guys need more information on the difference between an American national and citizenship and a U.S. citizen, etc., and all the different variations of that, let me know, and I'll be glad to do a whole demonstration, a civics class on that.
Whoa, hey, you cannot handle me like this, sir.
yo,
Sir, you cannot handle me like this, sir.
can I just pay?
And as they are handling you just like that. Again, do not attempt to resist the arrest, the detainment, because it just gets worse. When it started, she was standing up. If y'all recall, we just rewinded a little bit, but now she's lying on her face.
No, it's beyond that.
Can I pay for?
It's beyond that now.
Okay, so now the boyfriend's trying to pay the $2 just to get them off of her, but they gave her that opportunity to do that.
Give us your hands.
Sir, can I show you
Give
my
us your
nationality card?
Give us your hands.
I need to show you my nationality.
So again, the reason why I even did this demonstration, you hear her saying, "Can I show you my nationality card?" She is not a member of the temple. And you can tell the nationality card that she's talking about is probably one of those RV Bay publication nationality cards, which cost you $50, $100 or whatever they charging over there. It's a scam either way you go. But regardless, it ain't gonna do you no good. And you can't come into my temple or any other temple with those fake nationality cards, claiming that that's your nationality card. You will promptly be educated and maybe escorted out.
Card, you asked for identification. Sir,
Give us your hands.
you asked for identification. I need to
Give
provide
us
you.
your hands.
I need to provide you with my nationality card. I do not consent to this. I am an American national, sir.
Give us your hands.
I cannot do that until you provide me with your information.
You'll see that, right? So she's willing, like, education is key, family. You know, these officers got their knee in her back. You know, this is definitely not what you want to see. And the brother taking the video is her bae, as she called him. So, you know, in this situation, I'll just be honest. I'm not gonna hold no punches on this. If anybody got my woman down like that, I ain't gonna say what's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Okay, this is why we educate the people not to behave in this manner. You get what I'm saying? These gentlemen gave her ample opportunity to fix the situation, but all she wanted to do was argue and argue law and tell them, "Oh, I'm tax exempt and I got these papers." They ain't trying to hear that.
I need to provide you with my nationality card, sir.
Ma'am, give us your hands.
Hey, okay.
A simple little disturbance, and we're gonna make it go this way.
No, sir, I do
Give
not
us your
want it
other
to
hand.
go this way. Can you please just listen to
Give
me?
us your hands.
Where's your card?
I have it in my purse.
Where's your purse?
Can you get up to me? I'm hard. Can't really get my purse.
So, family, I just wanted to share that with you all. Hopefully, you learned something. Hopefully, you will no longer go on YouTube and try to do your legal research with Taj Tariq Bey, the #1 scammer in our community. I don't care what any of you feel about it or how you feel about it, about what I'm saying, because it's facts. I can prove it and it's truth. If you feel differently, bring them to the platform. I'll be glad to demonstrate for y'all just how unhonest, how dishonest the brother is. With that, I say peace and love. Stop arguing with the police. That is not the Moorish American way.
Yeah,